Audioversity, the voice of Reichman University.
The Baseline. Stories from the court with Jonathan Rears and Mayor Cohen.
Hey Baseline listeners, welcome to episode 2 of our podcast with Jason Siggers. John and I had the privilege of interviewing Jason in our studio. We heard some amazing stories from Jason, all about his life experience playing basketball so far all over the world. We've got amazing stories and we're really excited for you to hear them. Let's go.
So we're here today with my man, Jason Siggers. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
It's a good day. It's a good day. I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good.
There we go. Beautiful day. Very special guest. Thank you very much. Just for being on here is cool. You know, we just love ball, and you've got a really unique journey. You know, basketball all over the world. So, over the world. So we want to just really ask you about that, pick your brain a little bit. You know, just researching you before this was just cool to me to see. Just, you know, how many different places somebody could play and just the experience that you have. I mean, I was just reading it through all the way from college in New Mexico to Albany to, you know, France, Denmark, and then, you know, all the way here in Israel.
We were just talking about how it was like a full circle out at Albany. It was kind of like a Jewish school, and now he comes to Israel and got
all the holidays off.
All the holidays off.
Really?
Yeah, it was great.
Got everybody celebrating, you know, Rosh Hashanah over there.
Yeah, for sure.
There you
Partying
go.
like crazy.
So look, we wanted to just kick off with a few questions. We've got a lot to ask. You know, we feel like, you know, it was so cool when we saw, you know, Maccabi Raanana just on everybody's Instagram feeds when you guys were playing the Thunder.
Yeah.
Right. That was just so cool. It was cool to us just because even without looking for it, we're scrolling and we're seeing Maccabi Raanana. You know, this is a team from Israel. This is a team from right around the block from us. And you guys are playing the Thunder. You know, it's cool. It must have been an amazing experience for you. You know, playing those 3 games. You had the Blazers, Clippers, and Thunder that Raanana played. Mm-hmm. You know, obviously, you know,
and they're playing like they're players too. Like it's not just the bench. Like they're actually like
we were getting after it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
So,
tell us a little bit about that. You know, 40 points versus Thunder. Let's go.
Man, you know, it was an emotional moment for me, man. I thank God for the opportunity just to be out there with those guys and kind of just, you know, kind of solidify in my mind who I thought I was and how good I thought I was. You know what I'm saying? You can talk that talk, but until you get in between those lines with those caliber kind of players, it's kind of like a different ball game. You know what I mean? So it was very it was validating for me in my you know, my body of work.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you're playing against guys in Thunder uniforms. It's a little different from some of the colors you see in the Euro League.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, much growing up, you see these guys play, and it must be cool to just share the court with them. What was like the most memorable moment from the 3 games? I mean, I would say, I don't want to speak for you, but dropping 40.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that goes without saying. I mean, the bucket just kept getting bigger and bigger, and like, you know, we're out there, and
that's always a good feeling.
Man, everybody was like rooting for me, and it was just like it was just a very surreal moment. Like I couldn't stop thinking God.
What were the guys saying after the game? Like the Thunder guys?
Oh, they were just like, "Oh my God, old school, you can hoop."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I caught that you were like 37.
Yeah,
and that's crazy within itself, being 37, dropping 40 on another NBA team.
I mean, playing against 19 and 22.
They're young. They're real young.
They got a
fast.
different motor. Like
man, these kids these days, I don't know what's in the water. Like they're built different.
Seriously, I'm 20 years old. Jalen Duren is, you know, 19, and he's, you know, 15 boards a night.
Incredibly strong.
He's huge, and he's so good.
Oh my gosh, to be that talented, that young, and have that kind of a like physical ability.
100%. I mean, obviously, like, it must be crazy for these kids just from a maturity standpoint. They're so young, and it's like you got to just transition to playing professionally. So for you, after college, how old were you when you started, you know, your professional ball career?
Oh, I was 21.
Right.
21, yeah.
That's still pretty young. That was
it's a long career.
Yeah. I mean, I started kind of late. I didn't get picked up right away after school. Like I didn't get signed until like mid-November. Like, and so imagine, you know, getting out of school, you know, everything's up in the air. You kind of have an agent, but, you know, you don't know if he's working or if he's not working. You're just working out as hard as you can every single day.
Right.
And, you know, you have friends or, you know, church mates or whatever. When are you leaving? You got to ignore that and just, you know, not get depressed and work as hard as you can until you get your shot.
Did you end up declaring for the draft?
Oh, no. I was going to do the ABA.
Okay.
And, you know, kind of just something overseas popped up, and I took it and left. Like, I didn't even hesitate. I want to go overseas.
Right. So you were talking about before, like, what's up with these guys right now? Like, I just pulled this up. Within the past few months, there is like 18 games here, guys dropping over 50 points.
That's crazy.
You saw Donovan Mitchell drop 71 the other night?
Oh, yeah.
That was wild.
Oh, my God. Surreal.
What's going on?
I don't know. I don't even know, man. Like, you want to say that nobody's playing defense, right?
That's like, you see the defense over there is way different than how it's played here.
Oh, yeah. I've always said that scoring in NBA was a lot easier than scoring overseas.
Right. So when you played versus the Thunder, like you were saying the hoop was looking bigger, did you feel that just the game was more spaced out?
Yeah. It's just I was open. Like, these shots are not tough shots. Like, people aren't doubling me. Like, they're not, paint isn't really crowded. You don't have to worry about one extra person.
Exactly.
So it's a lot easier.
So
than
from a defensively, you think it was a lot less pressure playing over there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, like, one thing is playing overseas, there's always that guy that, they're going to put on you, like, go stop him, like, go get him, like, ruffle his feathers and beat him up. They're not really saying that in the NBA.
Well, you also can't touch the guy, so
and you can't touch me. So what are you going to do? You just got to hope I miss.
Did you feel like the refs were very, very different playing over there?
Oh, yeah, they didn't give us anything.
Oh, really?
It was bad. It was really bad.
They're looking out for the league, man. They can't make the league look bad.
Yeah, but I learned some stuff from them. Like, I always try to, like, steal knowledge here and there when I can. Like, the whole landing rule, how much space the guy has. If he kicks his leg out, if he's leaning back, like, kind of just taking notes of that little stuff so I can, put it into action when I came back.
What was the biggest takeaway from that trip?
The landing pad rule that they have, like, once you go up into a jump shot, you have space that you're supposed to have no matter what the defender's doing. And if you encroach on that space or you touch my fingertips, it's a foul. Like, I get my fingertips touched all the time.
Yeah, a lot more physical.
Like, it's a lot more physicality, a lot more pushing before the action even happens. But they don't let any of that ride.
Yeah, for sure.
I was seeing earlier, I saw an interview with Woj, and he was talking about, how the NBA is, they're changing just a lot, the way they market the brand and, the NBA, they like analyze their fan base. They know the fan base wants to see more points. Mm-hmm. So, if you're really thinking about it, these 40, 50-point games that are so common now, it's obviously hard to compare eras. We like to do it all the time when we're talking about, MJ and LeBron and all that stuff. But, 30 points then, you got to think that it's 45 points in today's NBA.
Right.
So that's just, a whole nother way to look at how people are scoring. And especially in the EuroLeague, like, do you feel like from just a professional standpoint, is the game, now that you're scoring more points in America, is the game in Europe going a different direction? Do you feel like it's almost too much of a different game, or you're in a different country, different continent?
I think it's a totally different game, to be honest. Like, there's definitely a learning curve coming from a league standpoint, playing that type of basketball to coming over here. There's a learning curve for sure. I don't think the EuroLeague is going to change as much as the league has, simply because there's so much pedigree in these clubs. Like, it's really all about winning.
What do you think about the talent, though? The talent's changing.
It's going to keep going up for sure.
It's going up.
It's going to keep going up.
You see these ex-NBA players come in. They're balling here.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're it's tough. Like, they're trying to take these teams to their EuroLeague chip or Champions League chip, and they were just playing in the NBA on championship teams.
That's how it goes, man. I mean, but as far as style, Europe is too focused on winning to worry about. Everybody needs to score 130 points a game. Like, you've met these people. Like, they've been in these clubs. Their grandfather, their great-great-grandfather was a part of this club and been a fan. And it's about legacy. It's about winning. It's not about how it looked. It's about, did you win a championship? Did you finish top 8? Did you make the playoffs? And in the league, it's more of a show, I feel like.
Right. They got to market it.
I think for basketball lovers that I'd say like us, I think that the shift is that people will start liking to watch EuroLeague games more than the NBA. Mm-hmm. And I think that the goal about NBA's viewership is really hurting them in some ways, because they're trying to get these 130-point games, but just like you said, it's not about winning. Mm-hmm. It's about the show.
Right.
So now when you got these EuroLeague teams who are really you can tell they're putting in the work, and it's you can tell they're tired in the game and there's defense play. They're playing their heart out. That's what people who love watching the game of basketball want to see.
Right.
Right?
Right, for
so
sure.
I think that the viewership of the EuroLeague will end up coming up because I think when you see a guy like Carson Edwards, who was balling out in preseason for the Celtics, all that preseason, people started seeing him, didn't have the greatest NBA career, comes over here and now he's like insane. Or a guy like Mike James.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, these guys are, it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch these guys play.
It's fun to see guys go at it, man. It's a competition. And,
Right.
you know, lackadaisical and, you know, lazy actions don't occur. Like, in EuroLeague.
None of that.
It does not happen. So there's no giving up on plays.
Right. Also, we went to some EuroLeague games, and you could just feel the intensity from the fans when it gets really hyped up. So I wanted to ask you, been a lot of places. What's the most intense, fan culture, fan experience? Like, where are you playing at any point in your career where you're feeling like these fans are making more of a difference than any fans I played in front of before?
Oh, in France?
Yeah.
They go crazy. They go absolutely
Just burning
crazy.
stuff.
I mean, anything you could possibly imagine. And it's like, it's all happening at the same time as the game. It's like, you have to stay laser focused at all times. So it's like, because they, like I said, it's pedigree. It's like, it's legacy. They will bleed their colors.
100%.
And they somehow they transfer that onto the court. Like, it hypes their guys up. And every shot that we miss feels like we missed 10. You know what I mean? And it's
I'm sure at the free
big
throw line,
advantage.
the free throw line is probably like,
Oh yeah, that's how I got so good at free throws. Though.
Yeah.
Because I had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Early in my career, so it's like
If you're playing an NBA, you got some thunder sticks, some stuff playing but it's not the same. Not
overseas.
even
This
close.
guy's talking about your mother. This guy's talking about your sister. This guy was on your Facebook last night. Blew up an old picture of you. I've seen it all, man. It's
that's
crazy.
That's amazing. I wanted to ask you about South Korea specifically. So, what was give us a little insight into that league, because I don't feel like a lot of people know in general, about South Korea, specifically their sports and specifically their league. So, what was it like playing over there? And it feels like a different world, I bet.
It was different. The basketball was definitely different. It was faster than you would think it was. I mean, it's very guard oriented in some spots, especially they were bringing more American guards over, not just the Korean guards. It was one guard and one big, so that sped the game up a lot. And for me, I had to pay out of position. Like, sometimes I had to be the forward. My other big, he had to sit the bench for the second quarter, so it's just me out there. I'm filling in every gap on defense and offense that I could, and they worked their tails off, man.
I bet
3
they do.
practices a day sometimes. Weights, individual shooting. I mean, our young guys were sleeping in the gym.
Really?
Literally sleeping in the gym.
that's crazy.
Devotion right there.
And they'll do it every day, 7 days a week.
Really?
Doesn't matter.
So is there equipment up to par? Is like you played everywhere in your
Oh, it's
career?
amazing.
Yeah, it's up to
They
date.
love their basketball.
In South Korea.
They love their basketball. I mean, super professional, super respectful. Everything's taken care of. Like, probably one of the best places a player can go.
Wow.
That's
Just
real interesting.
professionalism wise. Like, getting paid late in career does not happen.
No.
Oh, really?
It does not. If anything, it's early. Like, we heard Christmas was coming and the banks were going to be closed. We're going to just send your money, a week early.
Wow. They're looking out for the players, They're trying to get other people to come and want to play there. So what
Right.
do? They treat their players right.
Right.
Which is which is great. Do you feel like, your college experience, do you feel like when you came, for example, the league you're playing in right now, you played D1, you played, you're playing at these great universities. At times you feel like, their trainers are more equipped to handle stuff than even here in the league you're playing in currently?
Yeah. I mean, America's just on the edge of everything. Like, we're constantly finding new ways to make shortcuts, make players better in short amount of time. We have the gyms. I mean, in Israel, gym time is very scarce. It's really hard to get that individual work, and it's more team-based. So when you're in the gym with 10 other guys, and you're all trying to, just trying to figure it out and find a way to get better each and every day. Whereas you could have your team practice and later get in the gym, just you and a coach and maybe one other guy. So that's a huge difference.
100%. Yeah,
The time here to get in the gym is just like,
It's tough.
it's crazy.
It's
you're
really
you're
tough.
sharing the gym with like kids who are playing in high school
Yeah.
and in college
Yep.
and even like volleyball teams.
And just gym
right?
class. Just
Gym
normal
class.
gym class.
Yeah.
It might be a normal gym class out there. Just run around with their outside shoes on.
It's a small country. It's a small country.
It is what it is.
Right. I guess being from Texas, you know, that's like you got a lot of open space,
Oh,
a lot,
yeah.
lot
What
of
is
lot
that,
of space
like
to
10
operate.
times the size of this slate?
Something
A
like
lot
that.
bigger than that. I mean,
What
crazy.
actually would you like perceive of Israel before getting here? Like what was going through your mind coming to Israel?
Oh, man, it's a funny story. So I'm going to Gilboa Galil in Ganer in the north, right? And so I'm trying to do my research and look up Israel, and all I'm seeing is these crazy articles
Yeah.
about, just
Yeah.
American stuff, American,
100%.
So I was really apprehensive about it. And, but, like something, God told me, this is where I want you to go. This is where you need to go. I had been struggling with my love for the game, after playing in France for 6 years. And, I was really, really struggling. And I kept asking and praying that I want to love this game again. I want that fire that I had, at 23. You know what I mean? And even though I was apprehensive about coming here, the basketball was so great. It allowed me to open myself up to go everywhere. You know what I mean? Because I had great teammates and we're winning. So, I didn't stay in the house as much as I thought I would have before because I wasn't as scared. I felt like I was supposed to be there.
Wow.
Right. So did you hesitate at first coming here?
A little bit. But I needed a change.
Did anyone from home, family or friends, like ever have like a question of concern about you being here?
I would
Can you
assume
imagine?
so.
Like, yeah. I mean, they did at first, and then they were like, "Oh, okay, we understand you're comfortable, right?" And then, like, all the bombs started dropping
Right.
on, what I'm saying, a few years ago. So they were like, "Oh no, you're gonna go back? Oh my God, like, don't do it."
What was your response to that?
My response was, "This is just how they deal with this all the time.
It's society here. It's like
society here is like getting embedded in the culture. Like, if I'm just as much as in danger playing in Paris than coming out to Raanana.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because stuff happens everywhere.
Did you feel like you were like integrating into Israeli society more when all that was happening and all that was going down?
I definitely understood a lot more
Right.
about how, Israelis talk, and how they live and, how much they like to have fun because things like this happen. You never know. We might have to go into hiding for the next, 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, like, how Israelis move and how they feel about their country.
The way of life here is
the way of
just,
life.
it's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. There's bomb shelters everywhere.
everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
As there should be, though.
Right. We're prepared. It's like, you just have to be.
Yeah.
Well, back to basketball. I wanted to ask you, throughout your whole career, what was the one game? Like the one game that just stands out?
The one game.
Let's say besides for the Thunder, let's say.
Besides the Thunder.
Besides the Thunder.
Would you say the Thunder game if you had to choose?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
For sure. Besides that, Maccabi at the buzzer. We beat Maccabi
Yeah.
at the buzzer. The full court dribble to the spin move
Oh,
and
yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
We watched that
Well,
a
we
couple
were
of
looking at
times.
that.
Didn't touch any rim. Like that. And we had been playing, well that game.
Yeah.
And we came all the way back. Everything happened that, it fell our way. He missed, Gal missed 2 free throws, and he's like an 86% free throw shooter. And it's
Meant to be. It's meant to be.
You guys
There go.
deserve that win.
Yes, we did. Yes,
That
we
was
did.
tough, though. You had like 3 guys on you on that play.
Yeah, one fell. Once one got fell.
There you go.
You did that.
And you know what the funniest part? If you look at Joachim Shuki, I had shot that shot like a billion times. So he's seen me shoot that shot in that spot a million times. So as soon as he saw me spin, he was just like, "Oh yeah,
You knew it was going in.
it's going in."
There you go.
Repetition.
You should have had like a little point at him on the floor.
I was just screaming like crazy. Almost
Yeah,
passed
that
out.
was
after the
crazy.
game.
That was crazy. Playing at Heichal Menorah is just like insane.
Oh, yeah, it's nice there. Man.
Yeah, it is.
Great place to play.
Yeah, we're there a lot. I feel like, just in terms of, stadium size, as far as everywhere you've been, South Korea, you played in, their huge stadium there. So do you feel like the intensity of the fans, obviously we noticed that on the court, but off the court, do you feel like you're being supported? However it is, where do you feel like, are you being recognized somewhere that you go? Do you feel like, do you feel like those fans are with you when you're not on the court, or they're just supporting you for the whole whatever you do?
I will say Israeli fans are better off the court than the French fans that I had. Even though I've had some really, really great French fans, like I made tons and tons of friends, but like Israelis, like it's something different. Like in my first year here, we lost during the finals, right? I had a terrible game. It was a terrible game. And this is during the finals. And the president comes, he says, nothing to worry about. Everything's okay, right? After practice, I come home. There's challah bread. Like, people know I love challah bread. I love challah bread. So there's challah bread, like tons of it, and soup. And they and just people from, fans just came together and, a lot of texts, we love you, don't worry, we're with you no matter what.
More of like a homie vibe.
More of a homie vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's very rare. That's rare because I've been on the opposite side of that, where if you see somebody out there, they curse you, or they call you names just because of a basketball game.
Yeah, did you feel that way? You just feel that way, when you played in France? Did you feel the intensity was the responsibility of what you had to do on the court? You'd be like, oh, if I don't play well tomorrow, if I go to this place, they might see me, they might say something.
Exactly. It had already happened early in my career. Like, we had lost a game, and me and my buddies went out to a club, and one of the fans saw us. So on the forum, they're like going in the fans forum and saying, oh, I seen Jason Siggers, I saw Jeff, and they were all in the club like they didn't care about them losing.
Right.
And it was a big mess for no reason.
Because you guys are just people. Like,
We're people,
you're not,
man. You want to go out after work, right? I want to go out after work.
Uh-huh.
You want a beer? I want to go get a beer too.
It seems from what you're showing, it seems that like France kind of like took a toll on you a little bit.
Oh, it did. It definitely did. It definitely did.
Yeah, I feel like, obviously there are a lot of great players everywhere that you played, but, was there that one guy when you're playing in France or whether you're playing here where you're looking forward to matchups? You ever had like a personal rivalry? What was your best one? Your top rivalry? You can't wait to play that guy. Circle him on the schedule.
Oh, favorite rivalry. Oh, you know who comes to mind immediately? I don't even know how true this is, but Mark Lyons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he talks so much trash to me. You know what I'm saying? It's so fun to and it's different when, it's getting personal and it's like, something heated. That's extra, but Mark is really out there just trying to do whatever he needs to do to win. Like, he's talking crazy to me.
It's like on-court type stuff.
Oh, yeah, on-court. And after the game's over, it's all love.
Dab each other up and everything's good.
It's all love. It's all love. See him out, what's up?
Yeah, it's
But
the competition.
on the court,
just going at it.
We're just going at it. Like, it's like one-on-one with 4 extra people.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's always fun.
Who do you feel, top talent? You've played a lot. You've played a lot of places. Top talent going against, besides rivalry, like, that guy is, who's the best player?
Best player. I mean, Wilbekin, that dude's tough.
Yeah.
Good.
He was tough, even though I would never tell him to his face. But I played against Rudy Gay in college, too.
Oh, wow.
And if you think he was a monster in the league, in college, he was...
Takeover mode.
You couldn't do nothing with him because you're just basically waiting for him to miss because he's so tall. He's athletic. He can shoot it.
Rudy Gay had a great career.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's...
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
He played a few different teams.
Yeah, all over the league. But, he's always somebody everybody knew.
Always
He's
had
a
a
bucket.
big impact.
Yeah, for sure.
Huge
and dealt whatever it
impact.
takes. He played D. He's super long. Like, you can't get around him.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
He's a big dude. He's tough.
Do you feel that there's going to be a movement of not even necessarily players who don't make it in the NBA to come here, but finish their NBA careers? We just saw Dwight Howard, playing in Taiwan. So, he's doing that. He just didn't get the call from the Lakers. I think if he stayed around a couple more months in the league, someone's going to call him. But he's taking initiative. He's going somewhere else.
I feel like Dwight Howard could have fell into a same situation type as like DeAndre Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan, like,
just sitting on the bench.
he's sitting on the bench. He maybe he wants to be doing that. Also, a lot of guys, I'm sure, they're like hesitant to leave America.
Right.
Like, America is their home at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard,
For sure.
someone who really wants the ball, really wants to make money, be like the head guy on his team,
Yeah.
going to Taiwan.
He just wanted to hoop. I feel like he just wanted to hoop, too. Like,
Yeah.
He wants to feel the ball. He wants to feel important and feel like the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what do you think, like, are the pros and cons from actually leaving America and going from place to place?
I mean, I keep telling anybody that will listen, like, this life isn't for everyone. This is not easy. Like, you might see guys that come back and forth every year and they smile and they laugh and they joke, but trust me, it's a grind. And don't be losing when your fans hate you and your coach hates you and your president hates you. Like, that can take a toll on a lot of people. And a lot of people, when you don't have that comfort of being at home or being able to, pick up the phone and call mom at whatever time or go over and talk to your dad, and you don't have that anymore. It's you. And you have to deal with your own demons. So, I mean, that adjustment rules out a lot of people for me. Like, after that, the basketball is just, it's so much more refined. And coming from college, I feel straight overseas was better for me than having that NBA experience and have to deal with that system and spacing, and then coming over and having to learn actual basketball.
Right. College is much more compact. Even you see now, their game has really almost not changed since, let's say 10, 15 years ago. You see how much the NBA has changed. But the college game is still, very congested. You always got guys in the lane. It's not as open.
Strong side is crazy up over there.
Right.
So that'll stay consistent, I feel like, because college basketball will always be college basketball.
Right.
They'll always have some of the biggest stars, although, now we're seeing G League top prospects are playing. You got the top 2 prospects in this next draft. Neither one of them are playing college basketball. There's a big chance that a lot of the next future stars are going to skip college basketball. I feel like,
you also got the European players
exactly.
like Luka, who played at Real Madrid beforehand,
right?
And like all these guys who were playing in Europe and then going to the NBA.
See how successful they are.
Like Victor's playing he's playing for a French team,
right? He's playing for a French team,
but they're playing like G League teams
at the same time.
At the same time, and like these G League players also, the G League never really had a light shining on them until like the few recent years.
Yeah.
And now you actually you're hearing about these guys. And they're balling.
Yeah. They're getting paid too. They're getting paid. They could go to college. Now with NIL, you can make some money in college easier than it was before. So I feel like that's a reason for a lot of athletes to go to college, especially top recruits.
I like it. I like different options, for players, like different avenues. Like
100%.
We might not need the same avenue. Maybe I do need to go to college, but I can still make a little money, NIL,
Right.
And you can go pro or do whatever it is. I like having options.
It's fun
for
to see that the basketball world is expanding.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's going everywhere, and the basketball game is becoming more of a world type game rather than just seeing like the USA team dominating.
Right.
Like you see like teams like France and Spain who are playing very competitive with these guys. Like France is a good team.
Yeah.
They're a really good team.
Oh yeah,
super talented.
And you have to play FIBA rules though too.
FIBA rules changes it.
Different.
Imagine if Dwight Howard had been raised overseas.
Yeah, just swiping the ball off the rim.
He'd just be swiping the balls. Just every time the ball goes up, just wipe your elbow across the rim. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Which rules do you think you prefer? EuroLeague, FIBA rules, or the NBA rules?
I prefer NBA rules.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm a scorer, so it's kind of like you give me that much space.
But like fouling wise, like
you feel a lot more constricted on defense.
Don't you feel that the game is like it's more intense and it's more competitive when it's played the FIBA way?
Oh, absolutely.
You're just trying to get buckets.
I'm just thinking about buckets right now. I mean, which brand of basketball would I like to play? EuroLeague ball. I want to play FIBA ball for sure because it's just something about. I'm a basketball purist, something about that movement and being able to manage that spacing is very impressive to me. And seeing how coaches deal with it, like now that I've had like a deeper understanding of the sport, now I see strategy, I see spacing. Which guys is he putting in the corner? Like which guys coming to the screen? You know what I'm saying? How are they switching it up on which side of the floor? So it's a chess game.
Yeah. How do you feel the coaches are different in their coaching styles being in Europe? Maybe even from country to country you see a difference. Tell me about that.
Oh man, that's a good point. I mean, I guess in the NBA it's not as tactical. It's more like knowing habits and analytics of players. Like when you look at a scout. And in Europe, they'll break you all the way down. Like Jason goes 62% to his right, and
really?
And everyone will know. Like, and
it's analytics, man.
I mean, yeah, and they'll crowd that side of the floor, and it's really like a big chess match. So now I have to want to get to my spot, and kind of like fight against the coach and the players.
Do you feel in that sense, basketball overseas, it's catching up in terms of the analytics, in terms of what they have at their disposal?
It definitely is. It definitely is.
So when you started playing, in France, you think from then to now, drastic change in just how you're preparing for games?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you used to have to go to the games. Like, that was the only way you were going to.
The only way you could check out a player.
And if you didn't retain everything, you have to go to multiple games. So you want to be able to give your team the best chance to win, right? So you have to see this guy play at least 3 or 4 times and see that coach in different situations 3 or 4 times. It's just, and now
you just got everything on
got
your
the
laptop.
and the coaches don't have to watch anything. You can have it broken down already.
Right.
It's crazy.
They'll pre-edit the footage.
You
there.
get pre-edit.
That's
That's
nice.
like cheating, man. It's like cheating.
It's wild. It's cool to see, like, you've been around for that long. Like,
Yeah.
you've seen the change yourself.
Oh yeah.
And now playing in Raanana, right? Like, do you feel that, like, it's catching up too much? Like, it's become too analytical in a way, or no?
I think there's a place for it, but I'm very anti-analytics because of the way that I play a game. But I think there's always a place for it. Like if a guy is scoring 80% of the time on the left block, you want to double on that side.
You're just helping your team.
Yeah, you just want to help your team. So I'm a percentages guy too, which is weird.
Right.
So I'm an anti-analytical percentage guy.
Okay.
So if that makes any sense. So I mean, so you have to put guys in a low percentage position, like defensively. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it has its place, but it doesn't dictate how I want to play the game.
Right. Yeah. You want to find your spot. You don't want the other guy to be there when
Exactly.
you're around.
Exactly.
Makes perfect sense. I always, kind of different topic, different question. We were talking about coaches before. Did you feel that playing overseas, I was just curious about a language barrier. Did you ever feel that, I can't communicate with my staff as well? Because, a lot of these places, they have the majority of their players are, from that country,
Right.
and they have players they got. But I feel like, English, that's the language that people are going to speak.
That's the basketball language too. I mean, in Korea we had a full-time translator, so that was tough.
Right.
So, and if no one on your team really speaks English, it's you have to be connected to that translator. Like, what do you say? We're running what? I need to be where? Like, because he's not speaking any English.
Right. Yeah, and it's probably a different vibe if you're getting it from a translator versus a coach. I'm
Exactly.
sure.
Are they slowing down the game for you when that's happening? Or are they just going at their pace and
Oh,
you
they're
just need
going
to
at that.
catch up?
I got to catch up.
That's
my
tough.
job. Oh, yeah.
That's very tough.
Yeah.
But they're bringing you in. I feel like, do you feel when you're playing in South Korea, you are somebody that they're bringing in to help their team? Did it work in South Korea?
Yeah,
that you
it
needed
worked
to
out
have?
well.
Right.
They were 0-4. We won like 4 or 5 games in a row when I got there.
There you go.
So the
Game
good part,
changer.
if you're winning while you're figuring it out, it gives you more time to figure it out. So after 2 games, I had it figured out.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it only takes 2 games. Watch a little film.
Yeah, they got the film all cut up for you already.
got it cut up.
So you're good.
Well,
Not
we
too
were
much
we
film.
were talking about if you'd like stay in Israel, like post career. Do you think any other country or even Israel, where do you see yourself being post basketball career?
I'll be back at home in America.
Yeah, I feel like
I
that's
mean, yeah, that's kind of like,
you got everything, man. There's no drive-throughs here. You can't get a coffee and no Dunkin'.
but visiting, I'd visit Israel for a month. Like I'd easily
Tel
come
Aviv,
back.
man,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Come
Tel Aviv's
on.
different. I
Come
know
on.
you like Tel Aviv. I saw you out there a couple of times.
Best city, best city I've been in. You know what I mean? Israel's the best. I mean, the weather is undeniable here.
It's the best. It's
What,
crazy.
it was like December, like something, and I was at the beach the other
I
day.
mean, I'm from Chicago. Like right
Dude.
now,
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
is
You're in
like
heaven. You're in
nothing
heaven.
is going on back home. People
He's
can't move their
Chicago.
cars.
I'm Boston.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's snow. It's like crazy out there right now.
People are dying.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
crazy.
super cold.
And out here, I'm just chilling in my t-shirt.
Yeah, man.
Even in Texas, it's cold, man. Like the weather will drop like 30 degrees for no reason.
Yeah.
It's got to just
back
improve quality of life in general, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And, where did you feel like the place really, the team got the best accommodations for you? Where did you feel the most wanted, the most everything I need? If I need something and I call up some guy,
Oh,
I need to
Korea.
schedule Korea for sure.
Anytime I could call my translator. He has a wife and baby. I call him at 3 a.m. I need a taxi.
Wow.
Really?
It'll be there in 15 minutes.
Did you need him? Did you need him in order to get a taxi? Like,
The
did you
thing-
need him to order
See,
stuff? Like,
here's something that if you know me, you know me. Like, you know this about me. I'm super low maintenance. I'm super chill.
Right. I
Like,
mean, if you're playing overseas, you kind of got to be.
I mean, you would be surprised. I mean, guys that are used to being taken care of every step of the way, like, I can go find a grocery store. I don't need a translator.
Exactly.
For that.
Like,
I'll just figure it out.
You said before you're happy you didn't go to that MBA, like that type of experience is you're going from straight to college where you're doing everything for yourself in college, going to play overseas. You know, if somebody has that experience where they're playing an MBA or even a really bougie D1 school, if you're playing at Duke, if you need, you know, if you have a raspberry smoothie, you want a strawberry smoothie, it's there in 10 minutes. It doesn't matter. These programs are spoiling their players, I mean, as they should be. But, you know, you really get that, you get the feeling if you're, you know, you tough it out, you figure it out, learn how to do it yourself, definitely. A good
Have you ever
experience.
seen it take a toll on any of your buddies out here?
Oh, yeah. Like, I've seen tons and tons of Americans just say, I can't do this no more. I can't do it no more. They're eating out every night. They don't want to cook. They don't want to indulge in the culture. You know, they don't want to try hummus and tahini. Like,
come
you
on
can't
now.
come to Israel and
You
act like you
can't.
don't want to eat hummus and tahini.
The food here is it's undeniably the best.
Yeah, it's
food.
good.
Like,
But like some people just literally they don't want to try.
Keep themselves separate from the culture. They're there
Yeah.
for, you know, you're either there for basketball, you're there to live and to play basketball.
Right.
It's a big difference.
So that's me. Like to my young guys at home that want to go overseas or they want to go play different places. Hey man, I know your uncle will tell you go average 40, but I'm gonna tell you be a good teammate. Like go to Shabbat dinner or go,
you
you
go.
know go
There you
indulge in Christmas lunch or whatever it is in the culture that you go to. Indulge in it.
have
It'll
you
make you better.
have you indulged in a lot of Jewish stuff since
Oh
like,
yeah,
you've
I've
been
done.
here?
Yep.
Tell us some highlights.
Shabbat with a religious group.
Nothing,
religious
nothing like
people.
that.
Oh man, or I did Pasa with really religious people. And
There you go.
That is a long ordeal.
That's crazy.
But I wanted the experience though. You know.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
What'd you
you're-
take away from that?
I don't know. Just history and respect for history, respect for culture. I mean,
It must have been a little bit of a history shock for you.
no, I mean yeah, but I mean it's like walking through the Bible. Like
Crazy.
Crazy.
I enjoy all of this.
Did
Like,
you visit any of the temple sites or anything?
I've been to Jerusalem, been to the Dead Sea, to Jordan. I've, the main spots. But like, even like you see Megiddo, like you see a sign or you see Akko and you think of these really ancient, civilizations.
So much history. It's a little different than
Crazy.
Dallas, I feel.
Yes. And so that's why I got bougie. I started going overseas and I was in Denmark and my assistant coach took me into the old city in Aarhus and he was like, you see that house right there? It's older than your whole country.
Huh.
That
That's
house
wild.
is older than America. And I was just like, wow, there's so much to learn. There's a lot to learn. So
Yeah, you got that experience, man. You're a world traveler. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
look back at your career one day. Got to appreciate all the places you've been. It's an amazing journey.
Sure.
It really is.
Do you still keep up with any NBA league? Like, do you follow NBA?
a little
anymore,
bit.
or-
Like, you can't get away from Donovan
Are you a
Mitchell,
Mavs
71.
fan now?
Cannot get away from
Yeah,
71.
I'm always a Mavs fan.
There you
Like,
go.
there's
You got
no
Luka, huh?
choice. Yeah, I've been a fan of Luka since he was 16. Like,
Yeah, back
and-
here in Real.
And then he was telling people, oh, yeah, it's easy to score in the NBA. I was like, finally, someone saying it besides me. People look at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
So for him to say it and then go out there and do it,
Dominate.
I was
Absolutely
actually at a
dominate.
game about around when I was 10 years old. I think that's when he was here playing against Maccabi Tel Aviv.
that's dope.
I saw him at Heichal Menorah. That was insane.
Young Luka, man.
So good.
That's crazy.
so good.
Do you think the Mavs? What do they got to do, man? What do they got to do to win that chip? What are they
Oh,
missing?
man. I don't know. Consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the other guys. Like Luka, he's going to hit you. You're going to get shots.
Mhm.
Make the shots. That's it.
Yeah. Just let Jalen Brunson walk away. I feel like that kind of hurt their
Yeah,
chances.
yeah.
It's hard for a small market team, Like if you're really looking at it like
You got a
that.
little bit of a scandal going on over there with Jalen Brunson now.
You think so with that whole his
What?
agent and all that?
His agent and the owner of the team were boys.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah.
look, they also offered him $100 million.
They
at
offered
the
him
end
a
of the day.
ridiculous contract. The
Yeah.
Mavs weren't gonna do that.
No.
He is an amazing basketball player. He's not worth that much money.
No.
I would even bring Mike James out to play over there.
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, he knows how to play basketball.
He's a good basketball player.
Then you could take Luka off the ball. I was just talking about Luka's usage rate. It's really high. But is it can you go to a playoff series like that?
Right. I mean, they haven't made a finals yet.
They beat the Suns. That was
That
was
insane.
huge. Yeah.
That was insane.
Game
If
7.
they can do that, like they just need a little bit more of a push.
The experience, man. You know, playoff basketball. It's different.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother ball.
I'm sure
game.
overseas too.
Yeah, and like in France, like in the playoffs, people go super hard. Like take off from work. Like we finna spend the whole day drinking and then go to the game at night.
It's a holiday, man.
Yeah,
that's
for
how
real.
it is.
Do you think that Luka's overseas experience has helped him?
Oh, yeah.
With his experience,
easy.
but even in the playoffs, do you think?
I think just overall intensity. You know, like he understands. Like I mean, in Europe and overseas, every game's a big game.
Right.
We need to play hard.
They don't
every
play as
game.
many.
Yeah, and you know, so he's used to the pressure. You know, and he's used to that extra bit of oomph. I
mean, everyone's playing at his pace.
Yeah,
he's
he makes
controlling
you.
the pace of the game.
Get you on a hit. Stay right here, buddy.
Oh my God.
You're gonna ride me all the way to the rim, and hopefully I miss.
Yeah. If you're lucky, you'll foul him, and then maybe he won't make the
And
shot.
maybe he won't make the shot. Either way, somebody steps over. He's hitting the weak side.
Unbelievable.
He's making the reads.
He really is.
It's beautiful to watch.
I was up late last night watching Giannis drop 55, just staying up. It's hard here, though, for a fan. We love basketball. We're making a podcast about basketball. But it's like you're looking at, ESPN. I got to stay up till 4:30 tonight to watch
The thing is,
my team
also,
play.
just like we were saying, the NBA is a show, and the defense and like how lackadaisical it's become. For me to stay up at 2 a.m. to watch them play for 2 hours, I get bored around
That's why
the
I don't do it. I don't
second
do it
quarter,
anymore.
the first quarter, third quarter. Maybe in the fourth quarter they'll pick up the intensity.
I mean, at that point, you got to be up for school.
Yeah, exactly. That's already like 5 a.m. So I'm thinking, is it really worth it? I'd rather just wait till
till the
tomorrow.
playoffs. Oh, wait till the
Or
playoffs.
wait till tomorrow and watch Maccabi Tel Aviv play at 8. Like,
Because
There
it's
you
do or
go.
die every game.
Yeah.
Every game is do or die.
Yeah, that's a great experience just to go as a fan to just Maccabi Tel Aviv. It's always nice. Their stadium is really nice. Jerusalem's got that huge stadium, which is
Hapoel
beautiful
Tel
as well.
Aviv's,
Right.
That's a
well,
nice one,
Maccabi's
too.
got Jalen Adams, who's also from Boston like me.
Great
And
player.
He's good. He's tough. And they got these other guys like Lorenzo Brown and Wade
Yeah,
Baldwin.
he's a vet.
They have some good hoopers over there.
Yeah, that means
Like-
they've been dominant.
It's fun to watch them. Like, they're playing real basketball, and like it's entertaining.
You love to see it.
You love to see it as a
just love
basketball
to
player.
see it.
You love to see it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was also going to add that when we first got here, right? I've been here for a while with John, but we play at a Sport Tech and a lot of hoops near here. During the day, if it's like semi warm outside, you cannot get on a court. 16 courts always being used.
Yeah.
In
Sports Tech
Chicago.
is packed like and you know what?
Packed.
They're not playing full. It's only threes.
Oh yeah,
Only
playing
threes.
threes.
only threes. It's
Yeah.
rough.
I
like 2K in real
we
life.
came and we changed up the system.
We
a bit.
did.
We're like, no.
We're only running
playing
fives.
now.
On
We
this
want to
court?
run full court. This court's our court to run fives.
Yeah, we have a school basketball league. The last session was 3v3. We show up, and now we're playing 5v5.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I brought it up because it's interesting. In Chicago, I live around the same amount of people. The city, Chicago's huge, right? The neighborhood where I live in is bigger than Herzliya. Just the little neighborhood where I live in has literally more people, and they have huge courts there, never being used. They have like a whole
Yeah, people
group
don't play
of
outside
courts. They don't
anymore.
play, but here it's like every day that people are out here. They enjoy the game. A lot of them are terrible, but they're there to have
also,
fun.
just like what we were touching on before, even for professional teams here in Israel, it's hard to get a court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get an indoor court. Now in America, you can just go to Lifetime.
Right.
You can go to like
Always a
any of
court
these
available.
gyms. There's always courts available.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that it's always fun to see like the outdoor court runs, like Riker Park, all these parks in New York,
Oh yeah.
and all over the place.
They
Like,
did the TBT at the Rucker. They had a Rucker
yeah,
site.
yeah.
Oh man, I felt so bad for those guys.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
all
Well,
the
wouldn't you
vets.
say you pulled up with Marcus Smart? Was that one of these runs where you were at?
yeah,
or
I was
something?
playing in Boston. We have like these outdoor courts. It's in it's kind of close to me, and Marcus Smart goes clubbing with all the guys who plays with me out there. So every now and then he'll just pull up and fuck around over there.
That's what they can do, man.
It's
That's
so
sweet.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
No, but when I run in Boston, I'm running at these courts with guys who just love basketball and they want to play some ball outdoor, just chilling, shooting the shit.
There's leagues.
playing.
I play at the JCC in Dallas. I play at the Jewish Community
JCC.
JCC ball
I
goes
know,
JCC
crazy.
everywhere.
Jason likes his Jewish
I
basketball.
like my Jewish basketball.
He
I-
likes it.
They're going to start on time.
Yeah, they are.
Both reps will be there and they will get paid.
There you
know,
go.
the clock guy's going to be on time. You know what I mean? And
They got their shit together.
They
man.
got
They know
their
what
shit
they're
together,
doing.
yeah.
They know what they're doing.
JCC goes crazy.
Yeah, it does. And it's cool being being here in Herzliya, like as a separate thing, I was just walking down the street the other day. I met some guy who's Denny Advia's best friend from living in Herzliya, and there's a real support from the people here of him, and it's just amazing to see. Everyone in the country has a different team that they root for in the NBA, but everyone roots for Denny, and that's just a thing as a country. And we were talking about it earlier, if he would ever come back to play here at some point in his career. But it is cool, really, to see the whole country get behind this one player and the excitement. He had a close play versus LeBron the other night. Loose ball, dive sword, late in the shot clock. It was a great play. And just everywhere I'm talking to basketball, man, you see Denny last night. He almost took the ball from LeBron. So it's cool to see, that pride from the Israelis.
Yeah, I mean, that's a reflective of the culture, right? Like that's another thing, another big takeaway that I take away from Israeli culture. Like, y'all really support y'all own. That's beautiful. Like,
yeah,
it's a family.
Yeah.
Listen, when you have to deal with shit like missiles coming at you, and when you have to deal with when you're 18, you're going to the army. Right. You're not like, if you're an Israeli citizen, you're going to the army. You're not going to school like university, going into a frat or something like that.
Exactly.
When you're 18, you're going and you're like leading a unit to go and fight against these guys who are trying to kill you.
Right.
It's tough.
It gives you so much experience.
When you have this experience, their maturity level, everyone has army experience. Everyone knows what you've been through. It's a brothership.
Yeah.
It's a brotherhood.
Yeah.
And like, you feel the sense of family here. You can go on the bus and ask some old lady, like, how do I get here? She'll just help you. She'll take you throughout the whole thing.
I've done it. I've gotten stuff. Hey, you know where Rothschild 37 is?
And they'll talk to you for like a half hour.
Oh yeah. Where you from? I have a cousin in Dallas. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll go through the whole thing. Like,
it's a little Jewish geography. That's what we call it.
I mean, on Rothschild, you always see a buddy over there. You'll always see someone on Rothschild.
There's always something going on.
Yeah, man. I really enjoy it, man. I enjoy it.
I mean, that's just cool to hear from us. Like, we like just loving the sport of basketball and just loving how it's growing in Israel, and then seeing. We want to just making this podcast, whether it's for fun or whether it's something in the future to build on. It's just cool to see, people here being really passionate about basketball in general. And also, whether you're just talking about NBA or talking about Israeli ball, it's really cool. And, especially for you, somebody who's coming here and telling us how, you enjoy your experience playing here. You feel the family, you feel the brotherhood. It's really cool. And it's a great experience to hear from you, all those stories and, that whole thing. It's awesome.
Yeah, man. I've seen a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
We're gonna wrap up, but I mean, just once again, wanted to thank you, Jason Siggers, on the podcast. The baseline.
Love it.
Here we go. Just we had a great interview. Thank you again for being here,
Thanks
and we're gonna wrap up. We're gonna have a nice day, everybody.
The Baseline. Stories from the court with Jonathan Rears and Meir Cohen.
All our shows and podcasts available online on our website and on all podcast platforms. Search Audioversity.